Right there, Luke. Shoot. Well, we're off for another adventure. Got my buddy Luke again. Got our canoe. Got Luke's canoe on a river in northern Michigan. You can see December 19th, the last day of muzzleloader season for deer. Luke's got a 50 caliber night inline. I brought my little single shot 12 gauge along for rabbits, partridge, squirrels, whatever we may see. We got about a 4 or 5 hour float. For now, we're going to jump in and head down the river. Check with you in a bit.
World famous Chub Creek.
Chub Creek. And just picture the Indians doing this with their bows. I don't think we could have asked for much nicer weather. There's some kind of tracks right up there, but they weren't deer. They might have been coyote or something. Oh yeah. Beavers have been at work. Quite a few fresh trees are up there. There's some fresh deer tracks right there. Looks like they were down here this morning, probably drinking right over there. Right at that little creek coming in, or whatever, little trickle. I thought it was a partridge. Yep. Yeah. It'd be really nice to see one standing along the edge of the river up there about 50 yards. I think all the years that you and I and all of us guys have hunted together, how many times have we actually really killed a deer together? You and I did what, one? Rich and I did one, and that's it. I've not ever been with or killed one with somebody else. Although Stan and I could have whacked that one buck easily, but he was little, and we were sitting under that big old white oak out there. Actually, Stan was up in the tree, and I was right under it. We were just laughing. That little fucker didn't have he was 10 yards away. Never had food. He was there for like 30 minutes eating these big old white oak acorns. And neither one of us just wanted to shoot him. Look here, you can see some tracks. This is why we're floating the river. This is about the third set of tracks we've seen. And they're just paralleling the river, feeding along. And actually in some places, you'll see like here, they come right down to the river. And they actually go across. Now these here are coyote tracks. These ain't deer tracks. You can see this. These coyotes actually swam across the river right here and came up on that side. Right there. You can see these tracks real good here. You can probably see. These are definitely coyote tracks from this morning. Now so far it's been a pretty nice float. We haven't seen any deer. Actually haven't really seen any animals. We've seen a few birds, but we have seen 3 sets of tracks, 4 sets of tracks that were definitely this morning's. And we got probably 1.5 to 2 inches of snow last night. And we saw good fresh tracks. The last set where I just showed you back there, that was a coyote. sometime between right now and this morning, 3 hours ago when the sun come up. He was walking along the river here.
2 miles to the castle. The old castle.
What's the castle, Luke?
It's an old ruins of, I think a couple lumber barons were building it way back when it burned down. And the footings are still there.
They got markers up there, a sign up there or something?
Yep, they got a little history for it too. It's always a good spot to break too, take a break. Now 2 miles, I don't know how long that'll take.
This canoe here, it's not real wide, not real heavy. In fact, it's probably, what is this, Luke, a 15-footer, 16-footer?
16 and a half.
I was gonna say, it ain't but a foot longer than my kayak. My kayak's just a little shallower and narrower.
This thing's payload is $13.99. This hat's been shot, right? The whole, this and we're young kid. Had to shoot it something.
That explains a lot. You were wearing it, weren't you?
I shouldn't have had it on.
Pretty good bank over here on this side. Not as high as some of it was, but you can see up in there. Been known to see them standing right up on them ridges. Sometimes they'll bed right up there, and they'll just watch you float on by. Something was right there along the edge of that little clearing. I'm not sure if it was a big bird or if it was... Right there, Luke, shoot! Did you hit it? You got it. You got it. Right there, Luke. Got it. I knew I saw one there. That was something.
It was not big, so you don't have no food.
It was big enough. Looked like it wasn't the best shot. I think I saw some gut hanging out there, but a lot of it. You might have got the. Boy, it was right there on that bank. It was running along the bank, and Luke shot, and he hit it, and it jumped across the river right in front of us. Well, I think you might have seen it on video.
I should have took my time, but you know what I mean?
I didn't know if it was going to run up into the woods. I don't know. I think you got it, Luke. Oh, you got it. We'll find it.
That's pretty good there. Believe me, that's not just gut, man. That's blood. That's blood.
Alright, we need to find it. Hey, right here, let's pull into the creek right there, Luke. Got some sign there.
12 o'clock. The gut hanging out was kind of a bummer, but it's bright blood. I mean, it's not just a gut shot. I hit something else. It was far back. I could see. What happened was when he was bounding, and I came up too high in the canoe, and just when I came down, I touched. I didn't worry about going towards, pinpointing it because things were moving. Oh yeah.
There's a lot of blood, but it was definitely a gut shot. Hate to say it, but there was gut hanging out. We could
we should wait.
Be time to do lunch here and let it run. What do you say? It's noon. I mean, we go ahead.
Nobody else is out here.
Right. Just let it go lay down. Well, we're taking a little break here. Went over and checked out the blood trail from Luke's deer there, and it's good. It's a good blood trail. We know we hit a little far back, but it was right behind the rib cage, so it should be good. Built us a little fire here. Of course, it wasn't getting going good, but we do know the birch bark trick, and really, if you don't, there's a decent birch tree around, and you can't get a fire going. Preferably find an older tree, so you're not peeling bark off a live tree, but that bark does work better. But put that at the base of your fire, a good handful, and let it go, and it'll start, no matter what the weather, basically. And of course, we're doing the usual. Anytime we do anything like this, it's pretty much brats.
Mustard.
Brats and mustard. Maybe some onions.
Toasted buns.
Oh yeah, the bun's got to be toasted. And a little spicy mustard. That's all. And it all tastes better when you're floating down the river in the winter, and when you throw in, you just shot a deer. Doesn't get any better. And you can always warm the mustard.
Yeah, warm mustard.
Well, split right open, nice. That's a
beauty.
That's a winter floating river muzzleloader deer hunting videotaping dog right there. Well, we've been tracking about, I don't know, 5 minutes maybe. We're probably 150, 200 yards from the canoe. This spot right here is the third place she laid down. Lots of blood. Luke's right over here, and I think he's got her. We'll take a look. See Luke right over there. Make sure she ain't going to get back up. Oh, she looks like a nice one. Very good job, Luke. Way to go. Well laid plan right there.
That's a big head.
That's a nice sized doe, Luke.
I know.
Hey.
Getting bigger.
We're hunting the river with a muzzleloader. Very nice. Well, we got his deer. We actually shot it right there. We tracked it up through the woods here. We only tracked it for maybe 5 minutes right through this section. And we found it right down here. And actually, when I say right down here, I mean right down here. Right at that end, or curve right there, it was laying about 10 yards from the river. So we didn't even have to drive it back to where we shot it. Yeah. There's Luke right there, so you can see how far it went. And it went twice as far as we had to drag it. It ran 200 yards and died 10 yards from the river. Luke with the 50 caliber Night inline muzzleloader. Got himself a nice doe. That's a nice steer there, Luke. Good job. Yeah, she got a long nose on her. That's a nice steer there, Luke. Excellent job. And then the Old Town canoe, Night muzzleloader, 2 Pollocks, and a river.
Yep. Out to the guide.
Well, great shot too. You know, it all worked. It all worked. I saw something. It turned out to be a deer. Luke put a good shot on it when it was running. That was awesome. And she's nice mature deer.
Yeah, big head.
Right there, Luke. Shoot. Did you hit it? You got it. You got it, Luke.